Bujun Dinawe Manganadug, Christopher Oquist, Indigenakaj, Minno Ishqua, Nawakwig, or good afternoon. My name is Christopher Oquist, and I work with the Strong Fast Fit Native program at the Midtown location. Check out the awesome t-shirt. So today I will be uploading a video, which is an exercise challenge that brings back a lot of memories. So I have been a YWCA member for a very long time, since elementary school, and so the exercise that I will be showing you today is something that my father and I used to do in middle school and in high school. It was just one of our ways to kind of end our daily activities, especially on leg day, because leg day is important. And so there are 4 components to this challenge. The first one that we would always start out with was squats, and then from that we would do lunges, and from the lunges we would get into, we would use boxes, but in this case, if you don't have a box and you're just working out at home, just doing some jumps can do it, but we would jump into a squat, and then we would end with more lunges. In this video, I will be showing you proper ways to try and do this. Keep in mind, this is a high-intensity workout, but please go at your own pace. When I first started, my dad was just challenging me as hard as I could, but you don't have to go as fast or as high intense as possible. It's just important to finish the challenge. So for us, we would usually start out with about 24 squats, and then we would go into lunges, 12 on each side, or 24 total. Then we would go into our jump squats, and that would bring us to another 24, and then we would do 24 lunges. We would do this about 2 to 3 sets depending on the day and how much time we had. This exercise, if you're brand new to this and just getting back into exercising, I would recommend just maybe 1, if possible 2. You can always drop down your reps to maybe about 12 if you are elementary school or a middle school, then dropping it back down to maybe like 6 to 8 repetitions for each exercise is not a bad idea. The first exercise for leg blasters would be lunges. When completing a lunge, make sure that you have a straight back to ensure good posture. When you extend your first leg, that leg maintains a 90-degree angle when you are lowering your body to the ground. Your back knee should never make contact with the ground, but instead should be at least a good couple of inches off the ground when completing this exercise. The second exercise of leg blasters is your box jumps. We call this box jumps because normally you have a box or a step that you may have at home or at the gym. You can also do this exercise on a stair, but essentially you want to put all of your weight on one of your legs and try to jump up as high as you can into the air, utilizing your calf muscles and your lower leg muscles. Make sure that when you jump up, you come down softly, not to strain your ankle or your knee. You also don't want to jump up at an angle, but instead try to project yourself as high up in the air as possible on a more vertical leap. The third exercise for leg blasters would be squats. If you prefer the challenge, it is great to do a jumping squat where you project yourself high in the air and come down in a squatting position. When doing a squat, you want to make sure that your legs are straight above your chest, because you do not want to have a far out base, but you also don't want your legs to be, or your feet to be touching together. When doing this exercise, it is important to maintain a solid back posture where you are not bending over, because then you would be utilizing your leg muscles more than trying to put strain on your lower back muscles. In this exercise, it is important for your gluteus to sit on the back of your heels, But if this is impossible, it is just important to try and get your squat as low as possible and then immediately bursting back up into a standing position as fast as possible. So the last exercise for leg blasters would be lunges. At this point, you are feeling sore and your smaller muscles may be feeling some strain, but it is important to finish these last set of lunges to complete this challenge. If you are someone who prefers high intensity workouts, you could possibly try to do all of these exercises as fast as possible. If you're training with a partner, it can be fun to challenge one another to see who can complete this challenge the fastest. But if you are just getting back into exercising, or you are exercising alone, going at your own pace is terrific and well recommended. This challenge can be very intense, but you are guaranteed a great workout. You should share this with friends and do this at least 2, if not 3 times a week to maintain great leg muscles and to build up the endurance within the muscles themselves. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to receive positive feedback on this exercise challenge. Miigwech, Gegwawaman, I will see you later.